Well, how do there, chums? It is I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys, in the viewerverse, I've got a video on how you, if you're on Nintendo Switch, can get some Quicksilver. Because as I understand it right now, you guys on Nintendo Switch don't see the Quicksilver little pidgets to denote that you've got yourself a Quicksilver mission that you can run. And you can't even run the weekend missions. That's a freaking crime. So I'm going to put that right today. I mean, you're not going to earn as much as what we're earning, but at least you're going to be able to get some of your favourite things from inside of this list. You want some grass? I'm going to be showing you how you can get some Quicksilver to get at least some grass. Well, you can get pretty much anything that's appearing in your list with this little method. There are a few prerequisites. You're going to need all the portal glyphs. I've got a video up there. Hit that up. You can get the portal glyphs really quick. Okay, and then you're going to need to be able to find yourself a portal. Don't know how to find a portal? Well, I've got a video on that. I've got a video on how you can find a portal too, so hit that one up. So prerequisites, need the glyphs, need to find a portal, and you need to charge the portal up. So yeah, there's quite a lot of freaking resources to go gather to stuff into this little freaking doohickey. There we go, boom. And then, chums, you're going to need the most important thing is the portal code. So a glyph sequence to take you to the area of space where you're going to find stellar ice. So let's key on in the coordinates. We've got ourselves a waypoint, the double sunset. Some people think that looks like a jellyfish. A rocket and a triforce. Yes, you should be familiar with that, playing on the Switch. Yes, Dragon Fly, double sunset, and a waypoint again. Some people call it a hot air balloon. Triforce, double triforce at that, and a freaking boatyman boat face, mate. Yes, that should activate your portal. Brilliant. Health and safety out of the window. Go and jump into that big swelling marble of death. Yes, head on in. Important announcement time, if you're on any other platform, probably turn off your multiplayer settings because you don't really want some other multiplayer person here nicking all your interstellar eyes. Heck no you don't. Important announcement, OFA. So you should emerge like a butterfly from a cocoon on the opposite side. Yeah, thank you Objective U for that code. He put this, well, they put this up over on the Reddit-verse, so I just found this code over there and thought I'd share it with you. I checked all the comments first, and there was a few Switch players in there saying, "Thank Fudge, thank you very much, mate." So yes, thank you Objective U on the Reddit-verse. So anyway, let's jump on into my ship. Let's fly up into space. Now what I would suggest you do is fly on over to the space station, creating a save in the space station. Now as you're pulsing to the space station, it takes about 30 seconds for this thing to pop, but it might pop on your first flight to the space stations. Let's see if that happens. Yes, look, it's going to take me 40 odd seconds to get there. Apparently this pops around the 30-second mark, so we might get to see this elusive stellar ice. And will we get Quicksilver first time? Because sometimes it might give you dioxide, it gives you condensed carbon, it gives you uranium, it gives you a few other commodities, but they're all fairly decent commodities you can sell for a high-end amount of units or use to charge stuff up. So it's actually a really useful space find, this little anomaly. Now if this is helping you, this video, people in the viewerverse, and this is the first time you've come across my channel, please subscribe. I've already put up 2 links to finding portals and glyphs that I'm hoping helped you, you know? So, yeah, hit those buttons, do all that, because it means a lot, it does. Anyhow, here we go. Anomaly detected. Stellar ice has been foundicated. You see, I'm shooting it, it doesn't tell me what I'm getting, like dioxide or whatever. Good indication, we got ourselves Quicksilver! Heck yes, first freaking time. Lucky, lucky me. Now, it's something like a 1 in 10 drop, the Quicksilver. So, yeah, it's not going to happen every time, and you're only going to get 100 each time you manage to do this. But I've got a quick method on speeding this up, as rapid as I can possibly think of, which I'm going to share for you right now, that should save you a bit of a headache when it comes to farming this stuff, because this is the only way you can really farm it that I know of. That's fine. Anyway, there we go, people. So now I just need to reload my last auto save or restore point. It's at the same time. So if you haven't already, people, and you are liking this video, sure you like it. Hit the little like button. It would like that. Alright, now we're back inside of Gameverse. Oh, I thought I'd put me inside the station. Maybe I hit the wrong save. Doesn't really matter. Still managed to save after I got the Quicksilver. So Quicksilver is netted and in my little pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Heck yes! Save it up for a cape or something lovely inside of that store. I believe there's 1 cape. the Outlaw's cape may be inside of your Quicksilver store if you're on Switch. I'm not 100% sure. I don't play on Switch. I saw Jason Play's video the other day where he was explaining that Switch players don't get Quicksilver. If you haven't come across Jason Play's video, I'll put it in the top right hand corner because it made me think, let's help out these Switch players. Let's show them how to get Quicksilver. I've had a few people sound off inside my comments to say that they can't get Quicksilver on Switch. I didn't know whether it was a bug or whether it was something that would be fixed in 4.05, but apparently it hasn't been fixed, which is a freaking oversight and a half by Hello Games. Hello Games, sort it out! Because at the moment, this is the only real way you're going to get Quicksilver, other than the little bits that you get doing the story missions. So, I'm pulsing again, so that's holding down the 2 boost buttons and pulsing, using your pulse drive. I mean, if you manage to get all the freaking glyphs and stuff, I'd imagine you know how to pulse. Pulse for about 30 seconds, boom, it's going to appear, exit pulse, shoot the fudge out of it. You can see here I'm going to get dioxide. So I know I'm not getting Quicksilver. Don't matter, doesn't matter a jot. Dioxide's quite good if you want to make yourself a frost crystal farm and other sorts of stuff. Now I'm going to pulse for about another 5 or 6 seconds, counting in my head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Then I'm calling in my freighter. Hopefully you've got a freighter. You could call in the Nexus, but I do find clearing the Nexus before you can pulse is a little bit more than when you can pulse using your freighter. And yeah, well, on the Nexus you've got a multiplayer and all sorts of other stuff, and if people give you things, then it creates another autosave. I wouldn't do it if you're on another platform and you've got multiplayer on. Just don't do the Nexus thing, okay? But if you're on Switch, you might be able to call in the Nexus because you haven't got multiplayer. Right, now I'm just going to freeload my autosave. I started a new playthrough the other month when this new update came out in relaxed mode. If you haven't seen a Switch pleasure and for a treat, I do voice acting for the robot and everything. Cheery bye! Righto, so now I've got my freighter and the entrance is facing towards the station. Yeah, okay, so now I'm just going to jump in my ship, fly out of my freighter. Now it's going to take a little while just to clear the freighter before I can pulse again, hence that 5-second gap that I've left. Because also when you get near to the station it pulls you out of pulse as well. So make sure you've given yourself at least a 5-second gap. And then start pulsing back to the station. Hopefully you're going to see that it's around the 40-second mark. If you know that it's around the 40-second mark, winner, chicken dinner, you've done it right. If it's about 30 seconds, you're probably not going to work. So make sure you've got that 40-second gap between the freighter and your station. I mean, you can check before you do the reload and move your freighter if you haven't, you know. Anyhow, here we go. I'm flying back towards the station, and as we hit about 12 seconds, 10 seconds, around there, hopefully we're going to get the actual signal come in. Come on, any second now? Yes, 8 seconds. Boom. Oh, got close there, people. Right, I'm shooting the stellar ice, and you can see that it's not saying Quicksilver. It's not saying dioxide or uranium or condensed carbon. So it should be Quicksilver. 100 Quicksilver. Heck yes, I grab. Double air grab. I think that's about quadruple air grabs. Lovely. I can assemble that. I can make myself an air guitar. Wild stallions. Nice. Let's head on in and to the freaking station. I think I'm slightly tapped, people. Well, doing this repeatedly will make you slightly tapped. Get yourself some coffee. You're in for a long haul. Because I got lucky. I got double freaking lucky, mate. Because it is about a 1 in 10 sort of drop rate. So, and it's only 100 Quicksilver each time. But hopefully it's going to get you to unlock something that you really want in that Quicksilver store. Like maybe the living egg, the void egg thing. Goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.